Good evening. Happy Friday. Today I shall be discussing on a topic, astrological secrets when Saturn showers blessings with Jupiter is the topic. I will be discussing on this topic and elaborate and explain and would also explain the topic in detail. Please remain attached to me until the end. The rule is about the transit of Saturn, but it is very effective rule. The rule is very effective. What the rule says, or what is the condition of the rule, or what are the conditions of the rule, that we shall be focusing on. The condition is that when Saturn in transit interacts with the natal Jupiter, when Saturn in transit interacts with the natal Jupiter, means your birth Jupiter in your birth chart, when transit Saturn interacts with your birth Jupiter, means the Jupiter in your horoscope, and the 10th house or the 10th lord of the birth chart, or the Dashamsha Jupiter and the Dashamsha Lagna, or the 10th house of the Dashamsha, Saturn and Jupiter together bless a native with professional success. I would be repeating the conditions once again. Please keep in memory. The condition is that when transit Saturn interacts with the birth Jupiter, means Jupiter in your birth horoscope or in Dashamsha horoscope or of the Dashamsha horoscope, and simultaneously with the 10th house and the 10th lord or the Dashamsha Lagna or the Dashamsha 10th house or their lord, then Saturn and Jupiter together bless a native with professional success. It is a very effective transit rule of the Saturn I am disclosing today, and I have experimented on this rule, and it doesn't fail. It usually doesn't fail, because such a phenomenon is always not found in the horoscope. So let us proceed. Such a phenomenon occurs rarely. Such a phenomena occurs rarely, and unless the viewers remain attached to me or attached to the presentation I have taken up in my hand today, until the end of the presentation, it may be difficult to apply the rule in real time. I shall also be revealing a secret tip about this rule from my observation and experience at the end of this presentation, which makes the rule so unique and effective. So please remain attached to me until the end of this presentation. Let us now apply these rarely occurring phenomena to the horoscopes of well-known personalities. I have taken a horoscope. It is the horoscope of Sri L.K. Advani ji, when L.K. Advani ji, once he was the Deputy Prime Minister of India. He became the Deputy Prime Minister of India on 29/6/2002, means 29 June 2002, when Saturn was transiting in Taurus. When Saturn was transiting in Taurus. It is his Dashamsha or D10 horoscope I had taken up to demonstrate the rule or to apply the rule on his horoscope, how it functions. Just a minute, I will show the horoscope. You have to note only two pertinent things, the 10th house and the Jupiter. Nothing will bother us. Only 10th house and Jupiter will be noting along with the transit Saturn, as I have already told you that on the day of his becoming the Deputy Prime Minister on 29 June 2002, Saturn was transiting in Taurus. It is the Taurus sign. The horoscope is in South Indian style. It was Saturn. It is Taurus sign. Just have a look on my cursor. I am circling the Taurus sign. It is the Taurus sign. Sun is there. Sun is there. Dashamsha Lagna is Capricorn. So, from Capricorn, the 10th house is Libra. Saturn is the Lagna Lord of the Dashamsha. So, as per rule, if Saturn influences either the Lagna Lord, or the 10th house, or the 10th Lord of the Dashamsha, it will deliver professional success. See, his Dashamsha Jupiter is in Scorpio. I am circling. I am moving my cursor. Please have a look. I am moving my cursor on Jupiter, Scorpio Jupiter and Saturn. They are together. Please. So, when Jupiter and Saturn are in interaction in the birth or in Dashamsha chart, it fulfills one of the conditions. And in this horoscope, the birth Jupiter and Saturn are together in the Dashamsha horoscope. So, they fulfill one of the conditions. Saturn was in Taurus. From Taurus, it aspected Scorpio, that is Jupiter and Saturn, means Jupiter, primarily Jupiter. So, the condition of both the conditions of the rule fulfilled, and he became the Deputy Prime Minister. The next horoscope I have taken of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji in South Indian style, because I would able to show the birth details in the South Indian style. So I prefer to take always South Indian style of horoscope. I am presenting the horoscope. It is the horoscope of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, and she became the Prime Minister on 19th of March 1998. 19th of March 1998, when Saturn was transiting in Pisces. It is Pisces. Min Rasi. It is Pisces. I am circling my cursor. Please have a look. It is Pisces. Let us now examine the relation between Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn interacts with the Jupiter. See, Saturn interacts with the Jupiter. He is aspecting Jupiter by his third aspect, means drishti, from Libra to Sagittarius. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Ascendant is Scorpio. From ascendant, the 10th house is Leo. Please have a look on my cursor. I am circling. It is Leo. Leo is the 10th house and Sun is the Lord. Saturn was transiting in Pisces. From Pisces, by its third aspect, it aspected Jupiter, Jupiter of the birth chart, and Sun, the 10th lord. And as I have already told, Saturn has been aspecting Jupiter by his third drishti from Libra. Both the conditions of the rule got fulfilled and he became the Prime Minister in March 1998. Precisely 19th of March 1998. See his birth details. So I prefer to use South India style of horoscope. Birth details are there inside a rectangular box, including latitude, longitude, place of birth, day of birth, date of birth, time of birth, Dashamsha, everything is there. In other style of horoscope, you will not find this kind of details itself in the horoscope. Now I am taking the third horoscope for discussion. Third horoscope is of Sri Morarji Desai. He was also a Prime Minister of India. He became the Prime Minister in 1997, in March 1997, 24th March 1997. Saturn was transiting in Cancer. Saturn was transiting in Cancer. See, look at my cursor. Please look at my cursor. Saturn was transiting on natal Jupiter, means birth Jupiter. But it has to be aspect the 10th house also, or the 10th lord is incidentally here. Since the ascendant is Gemini, the 10th house is Pisces and Jupiter is its lord. Saturn was transiting over birth Jupiter and the 10th lord Jupiter. Birth Jupiter and the 10th lord Jupiter. Since Saturn was transiting in Cancer. If there is any doubt about the transiting Saturn, please, I have given the date, please cross-check it. You will get whether my version is correct or not. In all the cases, you can revisit the video, jot down the date and cross-check the transit of Saturn. Now, let me go back to the definition, to the narration part of this horoscope. The secret tip I mentioned at the beginning is that for the fructification of this transit rule, the birth Saturn, I have already discussed about transit Saturn. Now it comes the turn of birth Saturn. Birth Saturn must interact with the birth Jupiter either in the birth chart or the Dashamsha chart and when the transit Saturn simultaneously interacts with the Jupiter and the 10th house or the 10th lord, a powerful transit result manifests. It was a very small video today. I have shown on 3 horoscopes, and you may try on other horoscopes also. I'll be happy if my viewers try this rule on as much as or as many as horoscopes they want. But the condition must be fulfilled. Saturn needs to be interact with the Jupiter. First, before transit, please ensure Saturn is in interaction with Jupiter, not Jupiter in interaction with Saturn. Saturn should be interacting with Jupiter, either through conjunction or through aspect. I repeat, Saturn should interact with the Jupiter, not Jupiter should interact with Saturn. Saturn should interact with Jupiter either through conjunction or aspect. And then the transit Saturn should influence the natal Jupiter, means the Jupiter of your birth chart or the Dashamsha chart, transit Saturn or the Dashamsha chart, else simultaneously the 10th house or the 10th lord also. In case of Dashamsha, the Dashamsha Lagna Lord and Dashamsha Lagna, as well as Dashamsha 10th house and 10th lord will also serve the purpose. I think everybody could understand the rule. The rule is very effective, but you may not find this the conditions of this rule in all of the horoscopes. It is found not often but rarely, and sometimes often also. Who knows? I am talking from my experience and observation. Best wishes. I am Atal, astrological author, analyst and researcher. If you have liked this video, please subscribe to the channel for such fascinating and interesting astrological content in future. Please subscribe the video if you have liked the content of the video, and also give a like. Thanks for watching. Thanks for